Okay, now the manga actually starts with Luffy and Zoro holding both Kitetsu's swords, while Kaido is on the background, and we actually seen a chapter art where Chopper is hanging around with the girls, which they actually have for a color spread, which if Sanji actually see this, he'll be pissed off. Which he actually gonna be so jealous of Chopper being around with the girls, which he was gonna freak out. But we're going right to the chapter after a hiatus. I mean, a week hiatus actually. In which Kaido headquarters and the Beast Pirates are actually at the Demon Island Onigashima, in which Kaido actually say that's where the battle will take place, in which they should have to come up with a way to get over there just in time for the fire festival, in which we knew that's where it actually celebrates by the residents of the capital, in which with a festival like that, it actually means something be really dangerous. In which on the day of the festival, which Kiku actually say that the Orochi and the Shogun actually go to only give Shiva to pay their respects. However, there's actually nothing more than a fur cap, which means that the Beast Pirates and the government officials have a banquet on that night, in which they're actually gonna beat up the guys while they're being drunk and take down their commander. In which Sanji actually gonna have Okiku to fall in love with her, which, well, knowing that she's actually strong. However, Kimon actually say that he already has a wife, and well, which he is actually married, in which Sanji is upset about that, in which he actually showed him a photo of a symbol of a fire festival, which is actually two firebirds on top of a Habu pit viper, which is also the real rebellion, the withering crescent moon, in which we actually knew what it actually meant, in which for foreigners it actually means, for Luffy and his friends, it actually means between 5:30 and 6 p.m., in which they actually gonna spread those cards out as possible for those who wield the mark of the crescent moon on their left ankle, in which that's the rebellion, in which he also say that Zoro and Usopp are already stationed in the capital, but we actually knew where Zoro has actually been wandered off, in which they actually knew that once they actually land on Orochi Gashima, he gonna have Frankie to work as an apprentice of the man who built Kaido's home base, in which he's going to obtain the blueprints of that building and such. He's also gonna get to know the movements of Orochi army, in which Robin is going to do that to get closer as a geisha, in which we knew that the fact that he's also going to get Brook, Nami, and Sanji's skills, in which Brook is actually good at what he actually does, meaning that he's actually using his soul powers, and Nami's weather techniques can actually work as a ninja jutsu, and Sanji's cooking skills are also going to draw crowds, which means that he's going to dress them up in traditional Japanese clothes, in which he's also going to need Carrot and Chopper to go with Kiku to Hiroshima location, which he wants to be a ninja as well, in which they're going to have everybody to put a piece of leaf on their heads, and they're actually transformed into traditional Japanese clothes. But however, Nabi's is actually wearing a revealing kimono, which Sanji is livid because of that, and which she actually could actually say that what she actually is wearing, and she actually say that, I mean, what Kimo actually say that is actually attire for Kunu Ishi, in which she's actually lying until a true Kunu Ishi actually appears, which Nami actually slaps him for what actually happens, in which she actually appeared until the Kunu Ishi is actually revealed as Shinobu, a veteran ninja, in which we knew that she actually been gathered some intel, of which we actually knew that she's actually got information, in which she actually knew that the other Rollins are actually out there, gathered, is actually ready for commands, in which their names are Kawamatsu, Denjiru, Jiru, and Asura Duji, in which there in the past there were actually samurai who actually taking orders from Odin, just like they did, which they should be still alive. In which we're going to head right over to the Okuburi town, in which there actually been some trouble, which there actually a lot of people having their food who were actually been given by Luffy was actually stolen by the thief Shuten Maru, in which we actually seen the appearance and the debut of Shuten Maru, in which he's actually the thieves' leader, in which he actually taken the food away from the people, in which we knew that he's actually is the one that they're actually talking about, and then they actually going to believe Lady Utuki last words, in which Suten Maru is actually believed that as well. But then he actually saw Jack. That's right, Jack is actually back, which he actually survived the soul attack. Actually came to Wano, in which he actually saw Suten Maru for the first time, in which we knew that he is not going to apply what he actually is going to actually not going to answer any questions because he's not going to give out the information in which he actually doesn't know what he doesn't know Luffy, in which he's going to be attacked by Jack. But Sutemaru actually cuts Jack, in which he actually say, "Don't underestimate samurai," and he actually cuts him. In which a battle between Sutemaru and Jack actually going to go on, but then they actually going to keep on fighting, and which we knew was going to happen next. But then back at where Luffy and the others are actually at, we actually see the sky turning dark, in which we knew something is going to be here, in which all of a sudden they actually saw a dragon appears, in which Law actually say that the dragon is Kaido, and I actually am in shock that that's actually Kaido as a dragon. That he must have eaten a devil fruit. So we're gonna find out the rest of the story of how Kaido became a dragon. Alright, now the plan to go over to Oroshigashima right before during the fire festival. Now that plan is actually simple, but what actually really blows my mind is that Kaido actually shows up as a dragon, in which we can actually see him using his devil fruit abilities. So I still actually wonder how he got his hand on a devil fruit that can turn him into a dragon. I cannot wait for the next chapter next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy doing here saying sign out. Laters.